it's Andy with barchefs.com. I'm going to show you a little bit about how the 8-foot LED pixel blocks function, operate, and install, just so you have a better idea what the parts are used for. If you look on my table here, I've got some of the common parts laid out. I've got my pixel block, which is 94.5 inches from end to end. It's about 2 3/4 by 2 3/4 inches square. If you look here, I've got some of the common line parts. This is the single steel line connector. This is the double line connector. This is the ceiling plate. This is the 5-volt power supply, the Meanwell LRS 350-5 that comes with it. This is an optional ball plug I'll show you real quick. This is your rocket controller, which we will install. This is what's used to operate your ceiling. These are your end caps that I have. And this is your mounting connection plate bracket. And this here is simply a line-to-line connector. We provide these at the length needed, depending on the specification when you order. This is the screwdriver that you'll need to install all these parts. So the first thing I'm going to see when I open my box is all these pixel blocks. And they mount this way, this side facing up toward the ceiling, this side will be facing you, hanging from the ceiling, just like so. The first thing you'll notice is that on the top there's 2 threaded end caps and a power wire sticking out. So depending on the correct wire steel line that you're going to use, if this is going to be an end, you're going to use your single connector. You just simply tighten that nice and tight, and your steel line's ready to go on this side. Now on this side, this connector you'll see is a little different. This is where you're hanging 2 units side by side. It's simply a double so that you can put one on one end, one on the other end like that. I'll go ahead and attach it to this side. And now you can see I'm ready to attach my next unit. Or if I was just hanging one, I would have used a single connector, of course, but you can see I'm missing one here. So the next step is you're going to grab your ceiling plate, and your ceiling plate simply, it presses in the center there. You just press that in, and that allows your steel line to slide right there in the hole. Once you let go of that, it locks into place, so you just press it, flip it. You notice I've got 2 screws in there. These are what you'll normally use to attach to your ceiling, and you'll just use the appropriate screw. Now you've got everything needed, ready to hang. So at this point, depending on your installation, you may want to go ahead and hang all of your units on your ceiling and get them ready before you do any wiring. If you look, each side of the light is a male and a female type side. This is the female type side, and they're always directional, so they're going this way. And over here, you have the male side. You see there's a little protrusion. This is made to slide perfectly into the next unit. So you can daisy chain unlimited lengths of these and make straight rows, and this keeps them from moving. You want to also insert your mounting bracket when you're connecting your second light. It just simply slides in. You will use your screwdriver and you will attach the 8/32 screw, just like so. And now when you slide the next unit on, there's another 8/32 that will go in and match up, and this keeps them from ever coming apart. I'm going to go ahead and remove this, so in this case, there's another option I can show you, which is your adapter connection, and I'll get to that in just a moment. So when you come down here, you've now got your unit hanging. It's going to look something like this with your steel wire coming up. You're going to have your power wires, and depending on the install, there'll be different lengths. You simply, one of my screws there. You have to imagine this is on the ceiling, guys. You simply take your power wire now, and there's going to be a hole in your ceiling plate. You simply stick it up through the hole, and now you can run your power wires through your ceiling and hide them and go wherever you like. And your power wire is going to run to your power supply, and that's why we usually provide 10 to 15 foot length, so you can run this as far as you need to, and you will just cut it to length when it's installed. You'll just locate these somewhere in your ceiling, wherever you can. Usually you can run several units on these, anywhere from, I think it's 6 to 8 units, but we'll help you with the specifications when we ship your stuff out. So if you take a close-up look here at the power supply, you can kind of imagine this is on your ceiling. You're going to have a plastic cover, just remove that. You're going to have a line, neutral, and a ground, and your electrician can directly wire these 3, or You can use an optional wall plug just like that and wire it directly in and plug it into a wall outlet. Just have your electrician do whatever's required. Now your power wire, this is the line that's coming in from your light, is simply going to attach to the 5-volt positive and negative. You will simply connect the positive to the positive side and the negative to the negative side, and you should be ready to go. Make sure that you adjust the 110, 220 switch on the side to 110. You can see I've already done that. All of these lights are going to be running on a 110 system with the 5-volt power supply. Once you're done, make sure you reinstall any safety parts. You should be ready to power up. Now, before you power up, you'll have to go to the very first unit in the chain. So no matter how many lights you got, if you got 10, 20, 30, you're only going to do this one. You're going to have one controller. This is your Rocket Life controller. Very easy to install. It's got a little easy to remove pin clip. All you're going to do is come over here to your very first light in your chain. We'll indicate that which one it is on your wiring schematic, and you just come over here, plug it in to the very first unit, and you're done. Very easy. And all you got to do is you're going to take your 8/32 screw and your male end cap, and you're going to slide it into position just like that. You're going to attach your 8/32 screw, and you'll end up with something like this, with it hanging on the wall. Now, let's move over here to the other end, guys. I got one last part to show you. I'm going to be showing you the connectors. So if you're going to run this over to a different location, you've got to connect it somehow, right? And that's why we make these custom sized connectors. You just simply take the correct end, which in this case will be the male. You can't get these backwards because they only fit on one way. So all you got to do is slide that on. Next you're going to take your end cap. You're going to notice a groove right here and right here. These are your wire holders to keep your wire looking nice. So all you got to do is slide your black part of your wire in just like that with the wire facing down. And you're going to line it with the groove. And you're going to slide it right into the gap, just like that. Once you're completed, make sure to take your 8/32 screw and attach your end cap. Just like so. Now, like I said, guys, I've got the Y connector, so you'll have to, if this was an end cap, you'd actually be using a single connector. I'm going to move it just so I don't confuse you guys. So it'll look like this if it's an end. Just twist it on nice and tight. Now this time you're going to take your power connector and go back up through the same hole. And you're going to hang it and you're going to end up with something like that, guys. And that's it. If you have any more questions, be sure to email us at sales@barchefs.com. You can call us at 865-456-1306. Be sure to check out all of our social media sites at Facebook, Pinterest, Twitter, and Instagram. You can find us on any of those by putting a /barchefs. And as always, you can find this product on the website under the lighting category. This is the Addressable LED Pixel Block. And if you have any questions, please